Hey there, YouTubers. Today I thought I'd do my newest Mr. Men Little Miss book. Mr. Men Little Miss Something New, a Discover You book. This is a story about change. Some people love trying new things. They feel excited about new experiences, whether that's trying a new food, going to a new place, or meeting someone new. While other people feel a bit nervous when things change. How do you feel about doing something new? The Little Miss twins may look alike, but they are very different in many ways. One Little Miss twin eats the same breakfast every day, while the other Little Miss twin makes her own unique combinations. Do you like trying different foods? See, I try many different foods, especially vegan food. It's very nice, you know. Everyone has things they enjoy doing again and again. Maybe trying a favourite t-shirt because it makes you feel happy, or meeting friends at the same place because you know you like it there. Mr. Funny couldn't imagine driving any other car than one that looks like a shoe. Isn't that funny? Is there something you always choose to do? I always choose to play on the Switch and the PS5 and all that. I also like to try new video games out. Who knows what they are? I only just choose ones that go up to 12. Ones that go higher. Ugh. Little Miss Stubborn does not like it when her routine changes, but she suddenly refuses to change her mind about anything. While Mr. Grumpy is always grumpy when he meets new people. But to be honest, he's also grumpy when he meets people he already knows. Who is it?
Dad.
Hi, Dad. I'm just doing a video.
Oh, I should have.
Okay. Anyway. Though Miss Twin was not being stubborn or grumpy, she felt anxious about trying new things. She even wore the same bow every day. Well, are them. Just like her breakfast, she didn't see a reason to change what she knew she liked. But her sister could see that she was starting to miss out by never trying new things. Now, a new restaurant was about to open in Happyland. This was no ordinary restaurant. Little Miss Inventor had designed a clever food train that sent your meal from the kitchen straight to your table. And Little Miss Magic was the chef, creating the most original recipes with a little bit of culinary magic. There was much excitement about the new restaurant. Mr. Noisy could be heard shouting about it from across the land. Well, you could hear him all the way from the next country, never mind the next land. I can't wait for the opening night, said one Little Miss Twin. I think I'll just stay at home, replied her sister. She was worried about going to a new and busy place with food that she may have never eaten before. Little Miss Chatterbox couldn't contain her excitement. You must come, both of you. They're going to use science and magic to create the most surprising recipes, and the restaurant will be nothing else in Happyland, with plates travelling across the room. Little Miss Twin began to imagine flying plates and falling food, not to mention flavours and textures she wasn't used to. Her tummy felt nervous at the thought of it. Have you ever worried about going somewhere new? Her sister saw how worried she looked, but she had an idea. They would see if they could get a sneak peek of the new restaurant. Let's go to the restaurant while it's empty, she said. A practice run could help to ease any worries. And lucky for them, the doors were open, and Little Miss Inventor invited them straight in. How kind of her. The inside of the restaurant was more amazing than they could ever have imagined. Little Miss Inventor had designed and built the most incredible machine to deliver your order from the kitchen to your table. The Little Miss Twins' mouths were wide open in wonder. There would be no flying plates and falling food, as everything was expertly delivered at the touch of a button. Clever. But that was not all. The Little Miss Twins were invited into the kitchen. Now, because Little Miss Magic is magic, some of the ingredients are too, which means the recipes were all very top secret. Shh. But little Miss Magic showed them how she made some of the dishes. And then she asked the little Miss Twins to help her make a new pasta dish. Now new meals don't feel quite so scary when you make them yourself. Looks strange, doesn't it? Before they left, little Miss Magic and her assistant, Mr. Impossible, gave them some bite-sized dishes to try. Wow! This is nothing like I've ever tasted before, said one little Miss Twin, trying everything in sight. The other little Miss Twin didn't eat everything, but she had the courage to try Mr. Impossible's signature dish, which was more than a little unusual. And after that experience, maybe little Miss Twin would cook something new for dinner. Like that colourful image. There was just one thing. An empty restaurant was a bit different to a busy one. But Mr. Impossible said something surprising which made her feel a lot better. Did you know little Miss Princess will be the guest of honour at the grand opening? She was telling me that she often feels a bit nervous before big events. Really, replied little Miss Twin, but she always looks so calm and confident as she greets people. Sometimes we all feel a little less brave inside than you'd think, smiled Mr. Impossible, but the more we try new things, the easier it gets. Is there something you used to find difficult that's now much easier? I think there was a few games on the Switch I couldn't do, but I tried. I got better at them. The day of the restaurant opening had arrived, and both the little Miss Twins were excited. There were lots of people there, but little Miss Twin had her sister by her side to help her feel a bit braver. She saw little Miss Princess approaching, and remembered how nervous she must be feeling as the guest of honour. Little Miss Twin had never seen inside the restaurant and tried many of the dishes, so it was not so unfamiliar. Maybe that bubbling feeling was excitement. Little Miss Princess cut the ribbon to loud applause. Then everyone oohed and ahed as they walked in, taking in all the sights and all the smells. The little Miss Twin sat with little Miss Princess and Mr. Noisy, and while Mr. Noisy and one little Miss Twin tried the most experimental dishes, the other little Miss Twin chose the simpler dishes, like little Miss Princess. But their ice cream sundae was quite the surprise. Look at how abstract and colourful it is. I'm so happy I tried something new, laughed little Miss Twin as the flavours fizzed and popped on her tongue. What new thing will you try? Who knows what new things anyone could try? I've certainly learnt how to try the new books. And just think, soon in September I'll be doing book readings of Little Miss Surprise and Mr. Fib, the two newest Mr. Men characters. They will be amazing! They will.